Hello, I'm KevyCat, and as you can see here, it would appear that my pickaxe is almost broken. So, of course I fall in the horse hole. Of course. But to start this video, I'm just going to, what's the word? Oh yeah, of course, do what, basically, try my best to repair my pickaxe. I've heard that apparently a grindstone can do something like that for you. Oh, the iron nugget fell down there. So I will drop the nugget up there. However, apparently that requires the use of a few pieces of stone. I mean, before I do any of that sort of thing, I should just get all the netherrack out of my inventory. So a slab takes 3 pieces of stone, and I'll just get 2 more here. Anyways, on another note, I did actually leave the kelp farm running between episodes when I was nearby here. I don't see how I would have turned the thing off, honestly. But yes, I did actually have the kelp farm running. But, oh for goodness sakes, a plank only smelts 1.5 items. So my mind's rather scattered right now. However, the kelp farm has in fact been making things. But you can't just directly use kelp as a fuel, you have to craft it into a block. And one kelp block actually can smelt 20 items. But if you subtract the cost of making, if you subtract the cost of smelting 9 items to make the block, then a kelp block can essentially smelt 11 items. So let's see what this grindstone does. Huh, that's funny. Okay. Do I need, like, a book to do that? Okay, cow. Tally ho. You didn't see that. Okay, cow, try not to escape right now. Oh, for goodness sakes, can I give you one instruction and all 3 of you are skedaddling right on over me? Cal, for goodness sakes, you deleted my piece of cobblestone. No, Cal. No, stay in there. For goodness sakes, all 3 cows are just walking off. Oops. Okay, Cal, you go back in your pen right now. Would you stop walking off? Okay, you are back in. As long as at least one of you gets in, I'm fine. Okay, you, Cal, are too far away to put back in the pen, so you know what's going to happen. Oh, maybe you will actually go back in the pen, no, too far away. Okay, so I'm going to try making a book, actually, and see if that helps the process out any. I think a book might actually be useful. And I can combine it with a piece of leather. So, if I were to put a book in there, pickaxe and a book, look into... I'm actually going to bring up the page here. Oh, you put a broken one in the top slot and an enchanted one in the bottom, and it, like, combines the two. Well, that is actually really convenient, as I have a broken one somewhere. Okay, so I have a... This is my original netherite pickaxe, but as you can see, it is almost broken, so I put that in the top slot, and my enchanted one in the... Oh, goodness gracious me, that helped very little. You know what, I'll take it, why not? And then I can just mix in a bit of my magic lapis and enchant it again. Anyways, that is an ishy deal I got there. However, at least now I know that unbreaking is underrated. Okay. So, I'm going to actually check on this now. Okay, 44 pieces of kelp. That's... Last time I checked it was 33, so... Oh, that means 2 pieces of kelp have gotten lost somewhere. Okay, here's one. Where's the other? Okay, 1 piece of kelp has just, like, vanished from the known universe, apparently. I'll put this one in the chest. Okay, actually, there are 45. I just did something weird with my math there. So that kelp got lost, but I found it, so that's good. Anyways, I'm going to put this slightly less broken pickaxe back in the chest. And I'm going to sift through here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make an iron pickaxe. And I'm just going to go on up to that hill and keep mining. I've done a lot of it off camera, actually. So that upper half is mostly done now. But I don't think I found any iron throughout the course of mining this, which is honestly pretty ridiculous if you think about it. I've mined all of this, and zero iron. Let's see. But if I were to come up here, I would, in fact, hopefully reach the top soon. Okay, I'm here. And as you can see, there really is not much left right now. There's like that, and over on this side there's all of this. You know what? I'm going to dig at this 2x3 section. Should I call it 3x2? I don't know. 3x2 sounds nicer to my use, so to me. But anyways, so I will just go here. Okay, I think with the amount of off-camera stuff I'm doing, it actually won't take until episode 15, which is basically what I joked earlier. Not joked. My goofy estimate for if it kept going at the current pace. However, now things are actually, like, the top half is mostly gone. Sure, there's still the bottom half, but the top half of it is mostly gone. And once that happens, that'll be like a really solid checkpoint, essentially. None of it's dropping. But that'll be a... Oh shoot, it fell off the edge. I would have picked up that snowball Minecraft if it had actually loaded. I mean, I can get if there's some latency between the client and the server, but when the server is literally integrated into the client, that's honestly ishy that the client and server would, like, basically the connection would lag. Like, there should not be connection lag between the client and the server when the client is the server. That is just completely ridiculous. Oh, and this bit needs to be mined too, apparently. Oops. We'll just pretend I didn't break that bit there. Okay, so just all this is here left. But at this point, it does appear that I'm actually finishing off most of this section, which is really nice. Okay, I don't think I just broke another block. No, I did not just break another block, thankfully. Well, I mean part of the staircase by block, just to clarify. Also, this iron nugget in my inventory is because I made a lantern, and a lantern takes 8 iron nuggets. However, actually crafting an iron ingot into iron nuggets returns 9 iron nuggets, so there's a small difference in there. Yeah, Pog Roberts, it's almost nighttime. I almost started singing there, if you heard that. Okay, might as well just finish mining this small segment and go sleep, because fortunately, I actually have this bit connected to the staircase. Okay, so I'll just hop on down. And I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I will say that I personally find the word zilch to sound really amusing. Okay, let's check on this. Yeah, one more has been harvested, it's up to 48. So just, when you're doing things, when I'm doing things just, you know, around the base, that kelp farm is actually generating me a fairly solid amount of kelp. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this kelp and put it in the furnace, or the furnace. And when I come back, in theory, that should be mostly done smelt. Well, not mostly, only smelts 20 per block. It is still a lot, but it's far from 48. It's like a bit under half. But when I come back, that should be, like, the 20 of it should be smelted, is what I'm saying. Okay, and now, this bit of the hill is almost gone. So I imagine at this point, it's just like a tiny little section that's barely left, plus a staircase. Okay, mine. Oh, I'm on an overhang, it actually vanishes down there. Mine, not mine. Mine, yep. Ah! I did not mean to fall all the way down here, I meant to just land on the ledge, but when limes give you life, you give life to lemons. Actually, that's rude, you should give life to limes. But wherever that came from, anyways. However, now I can just mine this one block thick segment, which in my opinion is one of the most satisfying bits, mining the last one block thick section, and then just having it be done after that. And yep. The one somewhat annoying thing about sweet berries is that they never do very much for you, so it's almost like you're just addicted to sweet berries and have to keep going back to them. They're easy to get in large quantities, but so are melons, and I think melons are more useful in large quantities. But anyways, this bit here appears to be mostly done. So let's just take a step back and look. Yep, it's just that tiny section in the staircase remaining. That's nice, it's just finally having it be mostly done. I mean, I might as well check on the status of the furnace at this point. It's 18 of 23. I'm not really sure what to do now, like... I can mine that. Actually, no, that's not true. I do know something that needs doing. And what that is just going into the Nether and finding more ancient ruins. Like, I honestly really dislike the way ancient ruins work because they're the only real thing of value you find in the Nether. So it's just like the entire time you're hoping you'll find some ancient ruins so you can leave the Nether. Ancient debris, sorry. But with diamonds, you find iron and all that other stuff too. So it's a whole lot less of just annoying. It's a lot less annoying, essentially, to mine for, than to mine for iron. So I have quartz, and I've said this many times, but I really could do with fixing up my storage system's organization. Like, this is just somewhat silly. I mean, I'll put those in there, and that, and that, and that, and that. However, I'll withdraw a stack of melons, I guess, and I'll start using those as food. Maybe they'll be better. Anyways, what you will now see is most likely going to be like, for the next 5 minutes of the video, me mining around to no avail in the Nether. And that's why it's so frustrating, like, you're looking for this one super rare block, so you spend like half an hour on end every time you need to so much as repair a tool. Like, you want to fix up that netherite tool? Well, sure, you can do that. You just need to spend who knows how long searching for one specific block in the Nether. Like, that's what just really cheeses me about the way this stuff works. So, you know what? I'm going to out here, and I'm going to mine a parallel tunnel. And I'm going to mine in a straight line until my pickaxe breaks. then I am going to turn around and mine another tunnel next to this one. And maybe after doing that for long enough, I'll find some ancient debris. And then I'll just repeat the entire ordeal. And oh, mate! I'm probably gonna die. At least I have a bed. Anyways, but yeah, the whole netherite thing, I honestly might just go back to diamond, since here's the thing. In my opinion, repairing diamond tools is far easier, and, like, okay, basically, repairing diamond tools is far easier than repairing netherite tools, and netherite doesn't have much of an advantage over diamond, so I might as well just stick to diamond. Like, the main thing I've gained from netherite is... what have I gained? Well, it's slightly better than diamond. Where's my pickaxe? Did my pickaxe just break? Where the donkey's uses my iron? Oh, I left my iron behind, didn't I? I swear, all my... did my items go in the lava or something? I don't know. They shouldn't have, because I sealed it off before I died. So there was no okay, my item burned in lava, despite the fact that I blocked off the lava so the items physically could not reach it. Okay. This is the point where I basically say this is the bit where I say I'm done visiting the Nether, and for now I'm just going to stick to diamond tools. And I'll keep the, I don't know, I'll keep the netherite pickaxe in a picture frame somewhere as, like, a fun trinket, I guess. But actually repairing them is so much more annoying than repairing diamond tools that I honestly just do not want to mess with it right now. Because really, it won't be of much use unless I, like, get a beacon in here and an efficiency 5 pickaxe and mine around. Okay, I have 1 diamond, I believe. Yep. Where's my iron? Where's my... okay, the game deleted my iron. That's nice. Because, yeah, I blocked off the lava, yet the game still decided that all my iron is gone. Okay, in this day and age, it doesn't matter if you block off the lava, the game is just going to lag and somehow delete the items anyways. Okay, I'm going to use this pickaxe and mine a okay, I said I wouldn't use this pickaxe, but I'm going to use it just so I can get some iron. Because, like, if I don't have iron, I'm going to have to use a stone pickaxe. And I honestly do not want to mine around with a stone pickaxe at this point in time. That would just be silly. But anyways, yeah, honestly, at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, like, utterly tear down the nether portal. Okay, so here, 3 to the left, I guess. Yeah. I already did something there. 2 to the left. Okay, I'll mine until I find some iron. And then once I have iron, I can just make an iron pickaxe and move on with life. Okay, that is a lava pool. Anyways, this reminds me of a Yogscast song from way back when that I once saw. Where it was like they decided to move into the Nether, but they then eventually, like, changed their mind. And that was sort of the whole song. It sounds like it lacks substance, but I think it was actually a decent song. I don't want to say the name of it since it's not something I'm going to say. But yeah, that's honestly how I'm feeling right now. Imagine if I just found diamonds, that would be really funny, honestly. But really, the one thing about mining in the overworld is that you actually need to place torches. Oh, here's some redstone. Now, like, this, in my opinion, really backs up my point, because you do not find redstone or gold in the Nether. Like, the only useful things are ancient debris, which is stupidly rare, and quartz, which is purely aesthetic. But anyways, moving on. I'll just hopefully find some iron soon. I mean, that would be nice. So here's some lapis. Lapis is nice. And on that note, lapis is also not available in the Nether. Okay, I actually need to turn down my render distance a bit, since having a render distance of 32 when I'm recording just doesn't agree with this computer. Oh, here's some more gold. Okay. Oh, I'm 20 minutes in. You know what? I'm going to push this one back to 25 minutes, because all I've done for half this episode is grumble, and I want to do more than grumble in this. So by golly, this is going to be 25 minutes. Hopefully I find some iron soon. If I were to break my pickaxe, that would be completely silly. But anyways, in theory, just somewhere along here. And oh, you mate! Also, something I didn't know until... Oh, here's some iron. But something I didn't know until recently is that actually, if you use something that's not a weapon to attack a mob, or you play, just, like, if you try to use something that's not a weapon as a weapon, it takes double durability hit. Which, I mean, that is fair. Okay, where's something I can actually place a block on? Okay, there. Anyways, I'll just hoover up this iron here. I wonder how much of that iron I just burned without realizing it, honestly. Hopefully not that much. You know what? I'm going to go over that way just for the sake of it. Maybe I'll find diamonds or something. That would be nice. And also, I will pick up this redstone, since you never know when you might want redstone for something. Like, and really in the game like this, it always seems like there's just tons of redstone. However, you never know. Maybe you'll need a ton of redstone for some projects later. So, yeah, I'm just going to actually pick up this stuff. Okay, and down there's some redstone and iron. So, yeah, I'm going to get this. I'm just, like, calming down again after getting really cheesed about all that Nether stuff. Which is, I don't know, a nice thing to do. Mining's nice. Okay. Ha 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 ha! It is honestly kind of fun occasionally burning some ore or something. As long as it's not, like, diamonds. Burning diamonds is just, like, a complete no-no that you don't want to do. But burning some redstone isn't the worst thing in the world. So, yeah. I don't know, I didn't feel like bitching over to it, apparently. And I really doubt I'll find any diamonds in here, but I will find a skeleton, of course. Oi, mate! Mate! Ah! Get bonked, skeleton! Do I not have a sword either? I'll bonk you with my rusty spoon, also known as a shovel. Okay, and I may now return from whence I came. I probably just butchered no, I just butchered English grammar there, but we can ignore that. Hopefully I don't walk in lava here. Oh, here's some iron. That's funny. I just didn't even... And I burned the iron, of course. But anyways, oh, and here's some redstone. Oh, right. Oh yeah. Anyways, back on the topic of netherite. They also said, like, it's really rare and you have to mine in the dangerous nether to find it. But in my opinion, the, like, danger in that is somewhat superficial and surface level. Like, they made lava flow fast. That's the danger. Like, in my mind, that doesn't make it interesting. It just means that occasionally the fairly dull process of mining is interrupted and you have to, like, you know, block off some lava and all that. Which I'm personally not a fan of, because all it does is it means I can't mindlessly mine. Instead, I have to actually, you know, think about mining. Aye, creepy, creepy, creepy! Bah! Oh, and sure, there's a creeper in the middle of my base. And now, I'm going to have to actually fight it because there's mobs nearby. Oh, sure, zombie. Mind you, mayonnaise. Ha! I have furnaces in here, so I'm not going out there, zombie. I'm just going to stay right in here. Do I have no coal? If I want to make a sword, I'm going to have to go out there and get coal, unless... Ah. I am actually somewhat competent at fighting mobs, so I'm being really quiet right now, actually. I'm just not saying much. Probably just because my mind is in whatever random places, but yay, there's a creeper. Can I make a bow and an arrow? Can I make a bow? No. Can I make an arrow? No. Can I make a sword, however? If I had to say, the answer to that would be a pretty solid yes. No? Okay, plan of action. Go out there, lure the creeper to a safe location, and then dispose of said creeper. Hey, creeper! Thanks, right, creeper. Okay, 2 of them. 3 creepers! Now all we need is a 4th creeper, and that'll just be like, I don't know. Okay, 1 of them is coming towards me, but not both. Okay, back. Okay, mind your manners, creepers. Oh, I can't go collect the XP or anything since I'm fighting a second one. Okay. That takes 4 hits, so... Okay, 2 creepers have been resolved. Where's the skeleton? Okay, and where's the 3rd creeper? There were 3 creepers. Oh god, now I'm going to have to be paranoid for who knows how long because I'm missing a creeper. Okay then. Anyways, my kelp's all smelted now. I'll just return that to the chest. And with this kelp, I can make 2 kelp blocks, I believe. Okay. Dried kelp blocks. I personally like to see wet kelp blocks. Anyways, before I end this episode, which I'm about to do, I just want to say, I'm not so much of a fan of the Nether now. Ah. Now, what can I do to get rid of this obsidian in, like, a fancy way? Oh, I know. I'm going to make, like, another rack altar right here. And by golly, I'm going to toast that obsidian. Well, in my opinion, that fairly accurately describes my current opinion on the matter of the Nether. This is a really long episode. It's like 50% longer than a normal one. I am still Kevy Cat, and ta-ta!